Hi friends, in this video we are going to discuss the topic role of external state and non-state actors in creating challenges to internal security, a very important topic under Mains Syllabus GS Paper 3. We will have a look into how to approach this topic, what are the various dimensions that you should focus on, and we will have an insight into the overall thought process as well as knowledge for internal security. When it comes to mains examination, please keep in mind the knowledge obtained by a candidate till prelims examination for around 1 year should be used for mains examination also. After completing prelims, don't try to study from too much resources for the topics under mains examination. For example, internal security. If you have studied for a year approximately till prelims, you should have followed the newspaper. From the newspaper itself, you would have obtained substantial knowledge regarding internal security and the various issues associated with it. So try to apply this knowledge to the maximum for the mains examination. Apart from that, you have to do some value addition with respect to both conceptual knowledge as well as facts. For studying internal security, this topic should not take more than 3 to 4 hours at the max for the overall examination as a whole. Okay, so after completing prelims, you can complete this topic within around 3 hours. As already explained, you should use the existing foundational conceptual knowledge. Or newspaper you would have studied regularly, obtain knowledge from newspaper. So the knowledge obtained from newspaper for a year regarding internal security should be used for mains examination. Secondly, collect some information, knowledge in a selective manner from the internet. For example, recent report from Home Ministry regarding any important developments with regard to internal security. Apart from that, go through certain official recommendations of various commissions and committees. For example, the second ARC as well as Punchi Commission. These commissions have given their recommendations regarding internal security. There is a well-established institutional framework for ensuring internal security in US. They call it Homeland Security. So in future, India has to ensure a systematic, efficient, integrated framework, institutional framework for internal security in future. Okay friends, now knowledge part. The first aspect, you should know what is internal security. Internal security is referred to as Homeland Security in US, but the concept more or less same. There is a separate Homeland Department in charge of internal security in US. In India, the Home Ministry is largely in charge of ensuring internal security. Various security agencies come under the purview of the Home Ministry in India. In contrast, external security refers to protecting the country from threats coming from other countries across the border. Okay, so this is the difference between internal security and security externally. You also have to learn about these terms, state actor and non-state actor. State actor is nothing but an entity, any individual, organization or institution that is associated with the state. It could be a branch of the state or it can be associated with the state. For example, the police department is a state actor. The Indian Army is a state actor. The judiciary is a state actor. Okay. Non-state actors, they do not form part of the state. They are not associated with the state. For example, NGOs, non-governmental organization, is a non-state actor. Civil society groups, example of non-state actors. Even the various actors who act as a threat to the country, terrorists, extremists, they are also non-state actors. Non-state actors may also have organizations. For example, the insurgents, extremists, terrorists, separatists, they also have established many organizations. They also come under the grouping of non-state actors. Apart from that, you should be well versed with these concepts: insurgency, separatism, terrorism, and so on. Insurgency. Insurgency means within a country, there will be some groups of people. They have taken up arms, that is force, to rebel against the state. So such groups are called insurgents. For example, the Maoists or the Naxalites in India, they come under insurgents category. Their aim is to overthrow the Indian state, the state apparatus. Insurgents will not engage in full-scale war with the state. They will go for unconventional war. For example, guerrilla warfare. Next is civil war. Civil war is full-fledged war within a country. Within a country, the state may fight with a non-state actor, or two non-state actors may fight with each other. This is called civil war. In India, we don't have civil war. In other countries, especially in Africa and West Asia, we often see civil wars going on. Next, terrorism. Terrorist is an individual or an organization which has taken up force. Here, force means taking up weapons in an illegitimate manner. So, force will be used, but it does not have recognition. The usage of force does not have legal backing. You take the Indian Army. Indian Army also uses force. It also uses violence for that matter. But it is legitimate force. That is not terror. But an extremist group may also use force. They use weapons. They are classified as terrorists. Then separatist. Separatists are certain groups within a country. They demand for a separate state or country. They want to go away from the home country. They are called separatists. In India also we have separatist group, especially in Northeast. Naga groups. Not all Naga people are separatists. Some people, they are demanding a separate country carved out of both parts of India as well as Myanmar. They are example of separatist. Okay, so these are the different non-state actors in India. Next area of focus, you should have a mental map. Okay, in which regions, what kind of threat we are facing. You should have an overall idea. Maoist found in the Red Corridor, stretching from the Tri-Junction in Western Ghats till the Bihar-Nepal border. In Jammu Kashmir, you have extremists, separatists as well as terrorist groups. In Northeast also you have terror groups, you have separatist group. So the three main areas you have to remember are Jammu Kashmir, Red Corridor affected by Naxalism, and thirdly Northeast. These are the three major areas where we find threats to internal security. And external players also support some of the non-state actors operating within India. The threat mainly comes from China, Pakistan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, and also Afghanistan. Pakistan, China, and Myanmar are the major threats. For example, China, they help the Northeast rebels, separatists in India as well as Maoists. Myanmar state also does the same. The state actors in Myanmar, non-state actors in Myanmar, they do this. The same applies for Pakistan also. Pakistan mainly supports the non-state actors, separatists as well as terrorists operating in Jammu Kashmir. Okay. When it comes to mode of help, the external state actors as well as non-state actors, they mainly provide ideological and political support to the non-state actors in India. For example, Pakistan provides ideological and political support to terrorists operating in Jammu Kashmir. The external players also offer economic support. They provide funds. Apart from that, they provide weapons and logistics also. Northeast rebels, they obtain weapons from Myanmar as well as China. So keep this keyword in mind. There is an intricate nexus between external state actors and non-state actors with the different non-state actors in India who are trying to destabilize India. Khalistan movement, a separatist movement which was once very active in the Punjab part of India. Now it is not much active, but Pakistan for a long time has been supporting the Khalistan movement. There are many groups within the Khalistan movement. This is another challenge. So don't forget about the cross-border nexus. You have to write in the examination. The major state actors and non-state actors in Pakistan are Pakistan Army, which is state actor, ISI, state actor. There are some non-state actors in Pakistan, groups like Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, and so on. These are nothing but terror groups, which in turn have nexus with the terror groups within India. Apart from that, even minor states like Nepal pose a threat. Even though there is no direct threat from Nepal per se, Nepal acts as a buffer state. It also acts as a transit state. Often weapons coming from Myanmar and China pass to India through Nepal border, and this is received by the various separatist and insurgent groups within India. So even minor actors play a role here. Apart from that, we have to look into the illegal activities also. Don't always look at security threat only from nuclear weapons or generally weapons. Illegal activities also have to be taken into account. Generally, the non-state actors involved in insurgency, terrorism and so on, they derive the revenue from illegal activities like drug smuggling, black money generation, for example, hawala trading, counterfeit currency, human trafficking and so on. This money, this illegal money in turn is pumped to fund and proliferate terrorism. The same is seen in other countries also, Afghanistan, West Asian countries and so on. In Asia, there are two notorious regions that we have to focus regarding illegal drug growing as well as drug smuggling. One is the Golden Crescent, comprising parts of Iran, Afghanistan and Pakistan, and other is the Golden Triangle, comprising parts of Southeast Asia, Laos, Cambodia, Myanmar and so on. From Golden Triangle, drugs come into Northeast India mainly. From Golden Crescent, drugs enter Northwest India and North India. Many youngsters in India are affected by the drug smuggling coming from these two regions. So remember these two regions. The last is solution, how to tackle these challenges. Okay. Answer in an integrated point of view. Whatever you memorize from current affairs, you should not write. Write knowledgeably. So how India can tackle the threats to internal security? Always think positively, constructively. Don't think emotionally, naively. Okay. First of all, we should strengthen our security agencies. Within India, the security agencies and intelligence agencies should cooperate with each other. Secondly, with other countries in the neighborhood, we have to go for cooperation. Friendly countries like Bangladesh, Bhutan, and Maldives to a larger extent can help us here. Okay, so go for cross-border cooperation. Use regional organizations like SAARC and SCO to tackle terrorism and extremism in Asia. Unfortunately, SAARC is not used. It is lying dormant. We have to make use of this. Apart from that, the security forces and the intelligence agencies of other countries have to cooperate with India. Already countries like Bangladesh are cooperating well with India. We have to take this relationship further. When it comes to infrastructure, we should strengthen the border. So we can go for virtual fence, smart fence, and other such facilities. We should also conduct regular security drills with the security forces of other countries. So keep in mind, security cooperation, intelligence sharing, and overall interoperability and cooperation between the various agencies in South Asia mainly. Politically also we have to cooperate with each other. The Bangladesh Prime Minister, Ms. Sheikh Hasina, is a very good friend of India. We should make use of this relationship. In the past, she has taken stern action against extremist and terrorist groups operating within Bangladesh soil. Lastly, there is an international organization called FATF, Financial Action Task Force. India should cooperate, expose the actors who are trying to destabilize India, mainly Pakistan and China. Already, Pakistan was put on the grey list some time back. So cooperate with FATF. Cooperate with other agencies like Interpol also, International Police. Okay. So this is the overall thought process. Knowledge, focus areas for internal security. If you study as per my advice, it is more than enough for the mains examination. Thank you.